Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request from a player over on my home server, Oceania. This is around gold 4. I had a look at the MMR of this, but this account of his was gold 1, so we're looking at around gold 4, gold 3. This is a Warwick game of his. He goes 163. Why did he want me to review this game specifically? So he says he got destroyed by this Jarvan because his team failed to rotate on a ton of occasions. Eventually, when my teammates did start rotating for J4 Enrage, they started picking up kills, but by that point, my mental was kaboom. Was wondering how I could have counteracted all that from happening. Example, concede inside of the jungle, my camps getting invaded on. Specific moments, he says, check out an invade at level 3. He knew the Jarvan would be level 2 on that invade, and despite having 2 kill item advantage, I reckon I could have mitigated a lot of his damage with my E. So we talk about here, his top lane had priority in that invade, and also his mid lane was about even. Alright, let's take a look at this here. So it's curious what to know how to bounce back from this game and sort of find a win condition from a lane. So let's take a look at this right now in terms of win condition. So this is actually a pretty interesting one. So you are playing Warwick. You're against a... I'm looking at this bot lane here because I love looking at bot lane first because obviously dragons is a very important priority in terms of the map. I always try and think, can I get my bot lane rolling? You are versus a Thresh, and Thresh is pretty good into Warwick. I mean, he can kite you sort of pretty well. Like, you can sort of outplay him by, you know, waiting to Q, wait for him to flay, and obviously you have ult. But in general, like, especially with, like, Lantern and stuff like that, Thresh is hard to deal with, but I really do like to get Caitlyn lanes ahead early. The fact here is that Jinx is going to scale pretty well, and Caitlyn is like a siege monster. Like, this is a siege, like, death comp, Zara and Kate. I love this. So maybe can't like this is it's hard, honestly. Like it's pretty hard. Like, I would look to pressure bot when I can, but the wave would need to be in a good position. But the matchup I would actually really be looking to snowball is mid lane. So this is 2 melee champions, which means that this is going to be a very vulnerable lane. People are going to have to walk up very far to hit up minions. It's going to be very obvious when they commit. And getting Yas ahead, he can get easily out of control. And Diana's pretty easy to gank, honestly, as Warwick, because you can obviously use your Fear to Fear back, and Yas can follow up on you. So looking to go mid here and top, I really wouldn't be worried about, I think. Cannon's pretty annoying to deal with at level 6, and is just a bit hard to gank in general with his little electrocute ball thing that he runs away with. And I mean, yeah, I think that this is fine to just let them, like, yes, I guess Cannon sort of will outscale this Olaf. Maybe can gank it, but I think you need to be putting your resources a lot into mid and bot as well, but ideally mid, especially in the early stages of the game. So let's take a look at, you say that you do, oh no, your invade's level 3, but you actually look for an invade here as well. Alright, just change my frames here actually. Where is it? Frame rate cap 60. Alright, so we're walking into here, we're invading, they haven't showed here. This is where you instantly need to think, alright, this is pretty scary. They either have potentially invaded the top side or gone your bot side or top side. So you really need to walk out together. What I really do like to do in these situations is literally just like not walk through here at all, just walk through here, get seen on the tower, whatever, but try and avoid a really bad like level 1 fight. Like, I just hate invades in general in my solo queue game. So alright, looks like a bit of a kerfuffle happening here. Yeah, everyone's just trying to back out. They're going to slowly poke you out and you guys get out. Cool. But unfortunately buffs are spawning and you are low health, but should be okay. Warwick does have good sustain in the jungle and you're starting blue. Alright, so I like this start from you, to be honest. Do we know where Jarvan? Okay, Jarvan did start. I mean, you're sort of forced to start blue. I was thinking as well to potentially start red because I want you to impact bot side. Yeah, I think you ideally need to start red this game. Do red, do your Gromp, do your blue, do your Gromp, look to either gank bot or mid. And also the thing as well is that you'll sort of be avoiding Jarvan, so Jarvan's going to be top side and you'll be bot side, but that's fine for you because you want to pressure this. Like, if he wants to go and kill that Olaf who has Conqueror, be my guest. Like, Olaf can definitely turn that pretty easily. Like, cannon doesn't exactly do too much in the early stages of the game. So, I think this is a bit of a mistake already from your pathing. But again, you're sort of forced to this based on the evading. This is why I hate invades, because it really messes up your flow of the game. And it's just stuff that's out of your control. And I just want the game to be in my control as much as possible. So, I mean, look at this right now. So, Jarvan actually level 2 ganks bot, which was really smart by this Jarvan. That is such a good play by him to get his bot lane ahead. Alright, so this is where you talk about you want to go to invade now. So, I think that you need to skip your wolves if you want to go for the invade, because it's just going to be a little bit too late. Like, Jarvan's obviously going to go his top side right now. Actually, he might clear Krugs first. I'm not sure. Like, maybe he'll get greedy, but there's a lot of risk of, like, by the time you walk all the way here, like, yes, you're level 3, he's level 2, but, like, you actually said that mid lane's even right now. This is a hard priority for Diana, and also in terms of the movement, she can walk very easily. Look how far. Yas has to walk through minions, potentially a minion wave coming up here. This is definitely not even. I would not call this even at all. Diana has priority. Yes, top lane has priority, Olaf, but you need to actually call him down ASAP right now. So yeah, so this is where Diana goes missing, and you need to not start the buff. Like, that's really important, because you're just going to take too much damage. If you want to do this, you actually don't have your ward here as well. I think that this is just going to go south regardless. Like, I really just want you to clear your red. Potentially, you're going to have to clear your entire topside camps, and then base reset, go bot, and then look to gank bot, because I imagine that they're going to start having control of this now. I would even potentially give up. Actually, you don't really need to give up Rift Scuttler. Let's see how this plays out. But I think this is really bad. And look, your team, so you're blaming your team for not roaming, but yes, definitely didn't have priority. And I don't think, you did ask for assistance once, but you need to type it. I want you to ping a lot more. Tell Olaf, hey, come help me get this blue. But in general, I still think this is a bad idea. Just the way that lane was. I think it's just safer to just do your red. I mean, I think you actually do have the stronger 3v3, to be honest, as well. So, I mean, it's a bit of a shame. And you burn your flash and die here. Alright, so now Jarvan's obviously going to go top side to take, so Olaf TPs, he's going to take top Rift Scuttler here, but you're sort of forced to go and take your red. I mean, if Jarvan's smart, he should actually be contesting you on his red right now. Actually, no, maybe not. Yeah, actually, no, he shouldn't. He has bot and thing, but I'll still be scared of this. But what you need to do right now is clear your top side, and you need to get off the top side of the map. They have full control of it. Go bot side. I really need you to go bot right now to really start pressuring this and trying to gank this Diana actually specifically. I want you to actually gank mid, and I want you to flip, like clear here, flip this. That's where your camps will be up. Maybe you could still potentially 2v2 Jarvan. Like, actually, he's 3-0 right now. Yeah, you just need to farm right now. So yeah, this is a big mistake. I'm not sure what you're doing now. So this is a trap that you can easily fall into, and it sounds like this is what happens this game. This is, I'm probably going to title this video something like dig in a bigger hole for yourself. Like, you're level 3 right now. Yes, you have red buff. Like, yes, hasn't based yet. He doesn't have unbelievable amounts of damage. You have like one longsword. There's a pretty big wave here. Yes, it's in a good position, but the threat of Jarvan counter ganking this is too high. I think you actually even know that Jarvan is here. Yeah, we see Jarvan walk bot. So you know that he's taking his double Rift Scuttler on you now. So you actually can't go for this gank. It's way too risky. Jarvan can easily counter gank. By the time you actually get enough damage to threaten killing her, then you will be too, like, you just won't have enough damage to finish her off, because Jarvan will be able to come up and finish her off for you. So this is where you really need to just farm and experience and gold. Prioritizing experience, especially when you're behind. Like, you're not going to be able to contest this. Like, you're not going to be able to win this 2v2. You're level 3, Jarvan's level 4 with his Stalker's Blade. Alright, so here we go. Jarvan comes in. And Jarvan starting ganks, like counter ganking like this, is perfect for him. This is just not going to end up well for you. And Thresh actually ends up coming as well, and you guys both die. So you're slowly starting to dig yourself a hole here. You've left all your camps up right now. Your Krugs are still, you haven't cleared them once. They're level 1. You really need to clear your Krugs ASAP. They give the most experience in gold. Once you start getting levels on them, yes, they got nerfed in terms of the early stages of the game, but Krugs is still such an important camp to get. But Gromp is also very important, but I'll be going topside out of here, out of base, because I want you again to be trying to pressure bot side of the map, which is actually starting to become pretty much not a reality for you much anymore, because Jarvans can probably buy a warrior right now, actually. yeah, he's pretty close to buying a warrior. So you actually potentially need to concede everything and just farm, and maybe even flip your win condition to top, maybe, because Jarvan can literally just counter gank your bot. So yeah, definitely in a rough position here, and that I just can't emphasize how much that mid lane gank from you, instead of choosing to decide to clear your Raptors Krugs, was hugely for digging yourself a hole right now. You're level 3 at 5 minutes. And catch-up experience is completely gone from the game now. So this is why you can really get set. Like, a lot of people have been complaining like 3-4 levels behind in junglers sometimes. Yes, it can happen if you're doing stuff like this. But it should be fine if you're still being efficient, farming your camps. Again, especially when you're behind. Like, that's what happens when you're 4 levels behind. You dig yourself a bigger hole like this. Alright, so this is not where you want to be running through here. Bot lane's missing. You don't know where Jarvan is still. I'll assume that he's probably topside, but now, like, you get seen like this. You can't run through this. You need to instantly think right now. Jarvan has the information advantage over me. I am shown on the map. This is really bad as well, because now he can freely go and take your topside jungle or camp it and wait for you to come up here because he knows that you've cleared bot side. Like, giving information like this free to the Jarvan gives him so many options. So this is like not good either. You want to be hiding, just farming right now. There's nothing you can do. So it looks like you're coming to protect your Yas to safely push this out. You actually do see Jarvan here, but I don't think... Alright, he has a warrior. I would be looking at his items right now, and I am running the other way. Absolutely. You have literally 2 long swords. You're 0-2. You need to clear your Raptors. You need to clear your Krugs. Alright, you need to concede Dragon as well. I need you to see you later. I need you to avoid Jarvan as much as possible. You're going to dig yourself an even bigger hole if you try and contest this. Yeah, I really don't even think you should be placing control wards here. If you want to still protect your bot lane, ideally, this is a defensive control ward position you have. Jarvan will just come and clear this very easily. Diana's pushing mid out here. This is... Getting control like this is a waste when the enemy team can freely get mid priority. Alright, so here comes the Thresh. Yeah, you're just going to die here. And Jarvan's probably around here. No, they don't even need the Jarvan. Jarvan's here. You lose Dragon. So, big move there. Mistake. This is where you need to cut your losses. Yes, it sucks you're going to lose Dragon, especially an Ocean Dragon, but there's nothing more you can do. The Jarvan is absolutely out of control at this stage. You need to just trade, do this. And actually, I mean, look at top. You potentially could have ganked top here with your Olaf, level 6. This could have been an option for you. So, I mean, like, don't get too stressed about ganking and like just sit there farming. Like, yes, it feels bad sometimes to just sit there and farm, but I can guarantee you an opportunity will present itself eventually for you that you can capitalize on, especially in like lower elos. People are making mistakes all the time. It's not until high elos where if you make those sort of mistakes, literally like you lose the game, because the enemy jungle will just capitalize on it. So you finally get your team at your 0-3 24 CS. You're level 4 about 10% at level 4 at about 7 minutes into the game right now. You still haven't cleared your Krugs once, but you're going bot side to do blue. I think this is really risky. Jarvan's here. I'll just be conceding this as well. So this is not really your, like, entirely your team's fault. I mean, I would literally be leaving you as well, to be honest. I don't know. Actually, your team does come to rotate here. You do have the advantage, numbers advantage. So actually, this is pretty good for you. You might be able to get back into the game here. Jinx overextends. All right, cool. So Jarvan did get pretty greedy there, and you used it to your advantage, but really the Jarvan should have just played that way slower, and just you would have never could be able to start blue. You could have just sat there, waited there without out of vision. They have full control of bot side here, and just, you know, waited for you to eventually leave or commit to the blue buff, or wait for his Diana to come back and push and then come to help you. Alright, so I mean, sort of helping you get back to the game a bit here. Now you can freely clear. Alright, your mindset right now, I need experience and gold. I need to get level 6. It's probably not going to be till about 10 minutes you get level 6 at this stage because you're so far behind. Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Red, Krugs, base reset, go. Yeah, actually, I don't even know where you go anymore, to be honest. So I think your only option is still to go bot side. I mean, Diana's starting to get pretty scary. Once she gets Rod of Ages, she's actually going to be very tanky and hard for you to deal with. Unfortunately, Caitlyn's dying now. Alright, so this sort of sucks, I guess. I mean, this is Jarvan's playing this pretty well. You're just sitting there trying to farm. Potentially should have warded here instead of here. because Diana's missing, she can rotate, but really the only thing you could do here is use your flash much better. So as soon as you see Jarvan, he's level 6. He has so many abilities to get on you. You cannot get hit by an EQ, you will die. Burn flash right now over the wall. He won't be able to commit to you. So yeah, you wait too long there. You actually get the fear, but he'll probably hit you off with a Q. Alright, so now your entire topside jungle's gone. This is not good. Oh, Olaf comes up, cleans up. Great, alright. Very lucky here. Your Olaf has saved your red buff and Krugs. You could have been absolutely stuffed this game. Alright, so you go Skirmisher Saber. Okay, I just realized I didn't actually go over runes at all this game. The reason I thought of that instantly is because I actually really like the new Nimbus Cloak with Red Smite, because it sort of acts like a Blue Smite as well. I think it's good for Warwick as a melee champ to be more sticky, get on people, and still have that damage from red. I think these runes are okay. Actually, definitely don't take Ultimate Hunter. You need, if you go in this tree, go Cheap Shot, Relentless Hunter. You just want to be everywhere on the map ganking with your ult. I don't think this really affects too much in terms of ult CDR. Like, yes, it's cool. You get maybe like, what is it? 4 times by 4, sorry, 520, 25% cooldown reduction on your ultimate. I think Relentless Hunter is just much better as a jungler. You wouldn't go Relentless Hunter because you don't do enough ability damage. But in general, I actually like Water Walking and the new Nimbus Cloak. That's what I prefer. I would only go Cheap Shot Relentless Hunter if I'm versing like a very heavy melee tanky team, because I really like the extra true damage from Cheap Shot after you say you fear them. And you actually go Last Stand here as well, which is actually pretty ideal on Warwick. But this comp specifically, and what I wanted to do, like, this is a pretty squishy comp. If you're versing a pretty squishy comp, go Coup de Grace. I'll go Coup de Grace this game. It's just better for especially killing champs like Jinx, and the Jarvan's always going to build squishy. Alright, so yeah, back to the game here. Now you're clearing your red. Have you cleared your Krugs once yet? I actually don't think you have. Alright, you really need to clear your Krugs. How do I see all vision? All vision. No, actually, I can't see camps. Alright, never mind. Anyways, you definitely, I literally don't think I've seen you clear Krugs once, which is a big problem. This is why you're level 5 at 10 minutes right now. Don't look for a gank at all, this guy. Look at the level advantage. This is not going to work. Kennen has ult, he has flash. You haven't put any pressure here to warrant doing this yet. This is a big mistake. Just do your Rift Scuttler, do your Krugs. I mean, you have priority in mid and top right now, so you should be able to get Rift Scuttler pretty free. Base reset, your bot camps are coming up. You really just need to farm. You're so far behind. You've dug yourself a huge hole this game from just not being efficient with your camp. So finally level 6 at 10 minutes 30 seconds. That's got to be like a potential record. And don't gank mid either. Wave's in a bad position. She's backing out. You really need to farm. Like, clear your Krugs. This is so important for you to try and clear as soon as possible. You have no damage. You're level 6. Like, look how tanky this Diana. She's a Rod of Aegis with the, like, health potions and Dorans. And the worst thing about it, again, you've given information right now for no reason. Alright, so now that you've given information, you could potentially be invaded right here, because do you get seen walking a specific side? Like, I'm scared that Diana's missing, because she can do whatever she wants now. Yes, you walk bot side. Alright, yeah. So as soon as you start panning your camera here, like, if they're watching you, they're like, oh, he wants to go bot side. Like, it's like reading body language in real life. Like, it's like, alright, he's gonna go bot side. Jarvan can now potentially, I would concede bot side right now. Bot lane has priority, Diana has priority. See you later, go top side, again clear your Krugs. If you see Jarvan come here and potentially 4-man dive, you have the options to take his Gromp and Wolves, and actually do Rift Herald as well. So to be honest, your win condition right here is actually your Olaf. As much as that's not really a win condition, that's the best you can sort of do right here. Actually, Yas is still doing okay. Actually, could maybe still potentially impact Yas, but I'm just really scared about the Jarvan counter ganks. Like, they will literally just destroy you. So yep, Jarvan's here. This is wasting a lot of time. You should have conceded this ages ago. And you need to concede this tower as well. Jarvan's around here. Your team's not around. I don't even want you looking at this tower. You need to wave goodbye. See you later, tower. Clear your camps. If you stick around here, you're just going to die. And Diana kills you. Alright, so you're definitely having a rough game here. But again, mostly due to your fault. I mean, I really wouldn't be blaming your laners at all here. You just haven't prioritized experience and gold. Alright, so actually, Olaf's TPing down here and you're coming down for a potential fight. Actually, you can take Dragon here. The cannon's top. He does have TP. Do you have control wards? Alright, you have enough money for control wards out of that base 100%. You didn't buy them. This is not ideal for doing Dragon, but... Alright, yep, definitely don't base Olaf. You need to stick around here. We got a level 6 Warwick here at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so let's get the farm on. Clear blue. So Jarvan's definitely based here. This is pretty safe to get. So this is why, again, controls are so important. But since you're so far behind, actually, you're not even that far behind. Olaf and your mid are doing really well. You're really far behind, but you really need to be using controls to defendly, put them in defensive positions in your jungle. They're so important. Alright, coming back mid here. This is always dangerous. Diana can literally just one-shot you. Oh, this is so painful to watch. Alright, close, close. I mean, I feel like she could have killed you, but she was scared of Yas, so that's fair enough. Alright, so how's bot looking? Olaf is got Triforce now. He's actually going to be pretty scary. Base, oh, you still haven't done Krugs. This is really, really bad. I think you're going to do Krugs finally. No, you don't do Krugs still again. Oh, this is painful. Experience and gold, man. Krugs will win you games. Alright, you're actually deciding to do Rift Herald right now. This is actually okay. Diana was bot, I believe. Is that why she went there? Yeah, Diana was bot side, so... Actually, a good Rift Herald call. This is potentially one of the only options for you to get back into this game. Actually, I don't know why the enemy team's not coming to contest you on this. They knew you were there. I think they saw your Rift Scuttler, but your team scares them off. Really needs to be back in your team at this point. Tell your team, I'm doing Rift Herald. Let's not make two plays at once. My one play that I'm making right here is taking Rift Herald. I need you to respect that. I need you to back off, because they will just die like this. Alright, clear your Krogs, clear your Krogs, clear your Krogs, clear your red. Don't come and save this tower, you can't save it. You're literally a 0-5 Warwick without any sort of tankiness. Alright, so let's clear, full clear topside jungle, and then... Alright, so the way you want to be using Rift Herald is to break mid. 100% here. They're just going to have too much control from this. Bot lane, I think maybe you could do it top as well, no, but you can actually break it because turret plates are gone right now. If you can get this Yas, who's still doing okay, to like push this in enough to the fact that your Rift Herald can get spawned safely, enemy team's not all missing and they can, they're not going to be rotating on this to defend it, you'll be able to break this even with Diana there. She won't be able to defend it with your threat of ult. Oh, you still haven't done Krugs. I think that this is a new record. I've never seen someone not do Krugs for the entire game. 17 minutes. Actually, no, I think one game was 20 minutes. I think that was a record. We'll see if you can beat it. Let's see if you do Krugs once this game. Alright, so you come bot here, but unfortunately, your Zara takes... Alright, so you use Rift Herald here. Not the way you're using Rift Herald, especially the fact that you're going to leave this alone now. I can maybe... Like, this is not going to break the tower. I can maybe see... that you're trying to use it to... Yeah, so Diana's just going to here to clear it. To distract them, but like this is not going to do much distraction at all. And I actually want the enemy team to fight you here, funnily enough, because the bot lane has base, your Olaf is coming down. I actually want them to fight me on this, because this is a potential way to get back into the game. If you get this dragon and kill 3 of them, get shutdown golds on... Let's say... Actually, Kennen doesn't even have TP, I'm not sure if you know that. But... Jarvan, Diana, they cannot contest 2v4 now, and if they do try to, you'll win this fight with your Olaf. Alright. So, great, you get Dragon. Definitely, again, bad use of Rift Herald. You could have potentially... I mean, look how low mid is. Yeah, you really need to break that tower. Otherwise, you're just going to lose way too much control of this game. Alright, so they're fighting here. Please give this up. Don't help your Yas. Let him die. Get your Wolves, get your Gromp. Numbers disadvantage here. Thresh is popping up. You're just going to die for this for no reason. Waste your flash. But you actually do survive, but you waste your flash. Alright, so now you're going to lose all your bot side camps because you didn't clear them. Oh, the enemy team's climbed a lot of gold right now. Olaf is going in by himself. You're clearing topside camps. I mean, you really just need to be clearing camps and probably giving all outer towers at this stage. Kennan's looking for a potential flank right here, which is pretty smart by him. That's what you want to be doing. You go in here, help, die. Yeah, I think you're just way too far behind at this point to actually do anything, to be honest. You have no win conditions at all, unfortunately. Like, Jing's outscales, Dyna's out of control, Jarvan's out of control. 10k gold down, clear your camps. This is really risky. Don't know where the enemy team is, but they show a top side because they're controlling top for Baron. That makes sense. Try and kill this cannon. And they end game through mid. Alright, so, I mean, really the story of this game is that invade, level 3, right idea, sort of mis-executed, didn't really understand the effect of how much Dinah actually did have mid priority and how quickly she actually left. You like go back, she actually left way quicker. Jarvan was pinging that, even though you have a level advantage over Jarvan. Jarvan is still very effective. He has EQ. He's a very good level 2 champion still. Potentially could have called your Olaf down, but the big thing after that is you just dug yourself a really big hole. And I say this all the time. This is why junglers are complaining about being 4 levels down, is because they do it to themselves. They dig these huge holes. I actually think you didn't do Krugs once this game. Huge problem. You're now on my list for... You've set the record for not doing Krugs. Congratulations. You can check out my full notes on my blog, nathanmott.gg, for this game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.